Hey, what's up guys? Thank you for tuning in to another video on Palmer Productions. This is Anthony coming at you live from the gutter. No, let's try that again. What's up guys? Thank you for watching another video on Palmer Productions. I really appreciate every like, every subscriber. Even if it's not many, you know, I'll take what I can get. I'm just basically practicing so I can get better at my craft. But right now, it's time to get into a story time. And I haven't done one for a while, so this one should be pretty interesting. All right, so this is basically gonna be two stories in one. This is gonna be the time I got caught stealing from a church store. Sorry, Mom, I don't think you knew about that one. The second one is going to be me getting caught stealing from my mom's change bank in her back room of her apartment when I was little. But the first story I'm going to get into first is when I got caught stealing from the church store. And I know you guys are judging me hardcore for this, but you know, I was a kid, man. It's a store, it was a church store. They had a lot of candy. I was a kid, so I think that pretty much sums everything up. So this story starts off me being at home. It's a school day, right? So I was getting ready for school just like every other day, you know, getting ready to go to school, which I hated because I did not like school because we had to get up early every day to go to school, which I did not like. Who a kid likes to go to school? And for all you nerds that are saying, me, never mind. I was getting ready to go to school. It's kind of chilly outside, so I decided to wear this big old coat. Actually, now I think about it, it wasn't even cold outside. I wore this big coat because I had a pocket in this big old coat. One single pocket on the right side with a hole in it, which I would use, but I'm gonna get into that later. Me, my older brother, my other older brother, I have two older brothers. It's me and my two other brothers, and I think at the time it was just 3 girls with us. My 3 younger sisters after me, I believe it was, or 4. I think it was 3. So we were on our way to school, so we were walking down the street, whatever. I'm holding my oldest brother's hand because, you know, he wants to be all Mr. Responsible and say, Anthony, hold my hand when we go to school. Do you not know how embarrassing it is to hold your older brother's hand? Watch it. This is the moment of my life where I'm trying to be cool. I ain't trying to be seen holding my big brother's hand because my mama told me to. We walking down the street, and every day before we go to school, we always hit up this store on the corner. There's a corner store right across the street from the school. So before we go to school, we used to hit up the candy store to go rack up candy and chips so we can sneak and eat in class because, you know, we're not allowed to do it. We're like born to break rules. I just put it that way. We went into the store like every other day. I think this camera's a little too close. Hold on. Perfect. We went into this store and my brother, CJ, sorry to say his name out there like that. My brother CJ, he came in and he would get his candy or whatever. So me, I had a strategy. I would go into the store deliberately with like 50 cents because back then, bag of chips were like 25 cents. So you can get like 2 bags of chips. But for 50, you can get like a hot bag of chips with cheese on it, which was bomb, by the way. Bomb. So you were able to get all of that with just like 50 cents. So I would give the guy 50 cents, and when he turned his back, I would go ham. So there's like a whole row of like candy in the front, candy in the back, and behind him where he's standing was like a row of chips. So you would tell him which bag of chips that you wanted, and he'll turn around and go grab it. So when he turned around and grabbed the chips, that's when my hands were just like, I was shoving so much candy in my pocket. I was going to school balling every day. Came back home, my lips blue, tongue blue. Teeth would have been blue if that was normal. So yeah, this particular day, I tried to do the same thing. So I gave him the 50 cents. He turned around, he grabs a bag of chips. And when he turned around, I go ham and I'm grabbing all this candy. No one's noticing me that I thought. No one noticing me. So I put it all in my pocket. And then I pay the guy the 50 cents. He gives me the bag of chips. And I'm getting ready to walk out of the store like everything's Gucci. Then all I hear is, yo, hey, come here. At first I'm walking, I'm trying to avoid eye contact. I'm like, maybe if I don't look at him, he won't probably think I just didn't hear him. I could probably get away. And this dude comes from the back and just go, and grabs me, bro, and turns me around, look me in my eye and say, you stole my candy or whatever. He said, what up to that candy that you took out? And I was like, I put it back. And he was like, no. What that candy that you took? I was like, I put it back. And then he was like, empty your pockets. Not gonna lie, I was kind of quiet after that. So instead of putting it in the right pocket where I could have put it in that hole and slid it like in the back of the inside of my coat, I put it in my left pocket. There is no hole in that pocket, so I'm doomed. He goes into my pocket, pulls out the candy, and gives me this death stare. I don't remember what it looked like, but I'm assuming, let's just say it looked like this. So he pulled out all this candy, and he basically tells me that I'm banned. I can't come back to that store ever again. And if he catch me, he calling the cops. So I was embarrassed because there was a lot of people in that store actually. It was like a handful of people in there. But lucky for me, I was a little kid, so no one really looked at me like, oh, you're a thief. They actually blamed my older brother CJ for me stealing. They thought he put me up to it, so sorry CJ. So I get banned from this store. I go to school. People that's in my classroom, some of them was there. They saw it happen. I'm a little embarrassed. They talked to me about it like, oh yeah, what happened? And I make up this line like, yeah, my brother put me up to it. Yeah, I lied. And I told them that CJ put me up to it because that's what everybody was believing. Yeah, and then I came home. I mean, one day when I was at the house, probably months later, weeks later, I'm not really sure exactly when, but my dad gave like all of us boys like $20, $10. So he was like, yeah, let's just go to the store. Let's go get some stuff, whatever. And then he was getting ready to take them to the store. And I grabbed my money. I'm like, yeah, let's go to the store, you know. Let's go to the store. I get my money. I'm getting ready to go to the store. Then he tells us what store he's going to go to. He's all like, yeah, we're going to go to the church store, you know, across the street from school. Daddy, I can't go. I told him I can't go. Because I can't, because I'm banned. And if I go there and show my face, he gonna tell my daddy what I did. Right now, my slate is kind of clean. What he don't know, what he don't know won't hurt him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I'm just gonna stay back. But hopefully he don't recognize my dad, because I think he did know who my dad was. But maybe he wasn't there that day. I don't know, because I didn't go with him. They came back, and I was hoping I didn't get a whooping when my dad walked through those doors. So he came through the door. I look at him. He got this nervous look on my face, like. But he didn't say anything, so I was like, okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm never going back to that store again. And I never have gone back in that store ever again since then. I've also learned my lesson. I didn't get a whooping for it, but I learned my lesson to not steal from stores. Because it's not only is it not right, it's just not right, man. Just don't do it. Unfortunately for me, I spent most of my childhood stealing. Yeah. Thou shalt not steal, says the Lord. It's written in the Bible. Come on now. All right, so the second story. I got caught stealing from my mom's change bank. So when I was little, I think I was about I was younger. I was about like 8, 7 years old, probably 6, 7 or 8, one of those ages. So when you come through the back door, you come straight into the kitchen. So when you come straight out of the kitchen, to your left there's a room. To your right-ish, there's like an old dining room. In the dining room there's a bedroom, and there's a long hallway. Then throughout the long hallway is a living room. I don't know if you can visualize what I just said, but I'm trying to do my best here, okay? Please. I'm doing my best. In this back room, to the left, when you come straight out of the kitchen, to your left, that room was like an empty room. No one really lived in there. But my mom kept these giant, you know those water gallons? Those big gallons of water that you put in the water dispenser? Yeah, so she kept one of those, and then it's empty, so she would put her change in there every time she get loose change. And it was a lot in there. My mom was making bank. That girl was making it rain in them water jugs. That did not sound good. My mom was saving up, my mom and dad saved like a pretty good chunk of change in those water jugs. So I'm in my room. I'm sharing a room with my older brother, CJ, and my other older brother down there. I think we all shared a room at that time. I'm in my room. I'm sleeping. I'm dreaming about whatever I'm dreaming about. And then I'm sleeping and I feel this nudge. Huh? So I wake up to my brother being in my face like, Anthony, you awake? So my brother woke me up out my sleep and told me, he asked me, do I want some money? As a kid, I don't really know what to do with money since I'm not even allowed to leave the apartment by myself, but sure, let's go get some money. So my brother was like, yeah, I know where you can get some money. And I'm like, where can we get the money? My brother's all like, in that back room, you seen that big old jug change? Yeah, go get some of that. We gonna get some money. Me being stupid, okay, probably not even stupid, I'm just naive. So my brother CJ played me, bro. I didn't play myself, he played me. I go on this suicide mission to this back room to go get some change so I can throw quarters at some strippers. Nah, I'm just kidding. So I go in this back room to go get these quarters. And I go back there, my ball's big than a mug. I don't give no crap, I don't care about the noise and nothing. So I go back there, I grab that big jug and I flip that bad boy over. That mug making so much noise. That mug like shh, shh, shh. I bet CJ was in the other room like So I'm in this room just like going ham, trying to get this change out. And then next thing you know, the scariest thing happened. The room that I was in, I'm over here trying to get this change. And then out of the corner of my eye, do you know what I see? Man. So the door, the bedroom door, opens real slow. And I turn around. Now look. BAM! There's my dad, standing right there with his arms on his hip, and he looking like. And I'm looking like. Nothing. My dad dragged me out the room, and then he investigate to see what happened. He like, what you in the room taking the change for? I was like, CJ told me that I can get some money. He said go in there and go get some change. It's all CJ's fault. And then the attention went from me to CJ. And CJ was pissed. Like, no I didn't. I ain't tell him nothing. Yeah, he literally lied, bro. Like, he literally lied and said he had nothing to do with me stealing the change. I guess because he knew I had a small track record, he could just play off that and say, nah, he just went rogue and tried to steal money. I end up getting off scotch-free, and CJ was end up being the one getting the whooping. I even got to play basketball after that. He was pissed at me though for a while. I'm like, how you gonna be pissed at me though when you put me up to go get the change? What's the logic? What's the logic? The moral of the story to this, if there's any children watching, please do not steal. If there's anything that you need in life, work for it. If there's anything that you need from your parents or your family members, ask them. The worst they can say is no, and you're not gonna die if they say no. Because I've heard no plenty of times and I didn't listen. And when I didn't listen, guess what happened to my booty, my hands, and my feet? I felt a lot of pain in my life. Let's put it that way. Do not steal. Work for what you need. Ask for what you want. And the best things can happen that way. And I don't know. But now that I'm older and I'm an adult, I do not steal whatsoever. My conscience is clear. I can be trusted with a lot of things. People trust me with all their things. There's just no point of stealing, you know? There's no point at all. Anyway, with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in to another story time on Palmer Productions. I greatly appreciate you watching these videos. And if you would do me a favor and leave a like or a comment and subscribe to this channel, I greatly appreciate it. Each and every one of them. Thank you for tuning into today's video. But until next time, peace.